Hey everybody, Paul here with Pretty Good Golf, and in this video I am testing out the longest drivers of 2025. Now, I just recently got an email, it's an annual email from My Golf Spy saying that they just completed their driver test for 2025, and this was their top driver overall, the Callaway Elyte Triple Diamond. And their longest driver overall was the Titleist GT2, so I'm going to be putting those up together. And then the TaylorMade Qi35 LS, I've had really good results with in the past, so I'm going to throw that in as well. I might throw in a fourth driver. I have the Titleist GT3. The guys at the Golf Performance Project here in Victoria lent me these clubs, and they said that the GT3 should technically be longer than the GT2, so I'm going to toss that in as well, and we'll get a good idea of what the longest drivers of 2025 are. Now, if it helps you to compare your swing to mine, I am an average golfer, but my swing speed is around 105 miles an hour, so maybe slightly on the fast side for average, and I'm about a 12 handicap, and I swing with a slight fade bias. So my swing is a bit in to out, and that means we're gonna see a little bit of fades coming off the driver, and that's totally fine as long as I kind of keep it in the middle. But for this test, my goal really is just to see which of these drivers is the longest driver in 2025. So first up, we have the Callaway Elyte Triple Diamond. It's at 9 degrees. I have the Ventus Black 6S shaft. I'm going to be using the same shaft across all of the different driver heads, and they'll all be at 9 degrees, and I'll be hitting a TaylorMade TP5 ball, brand new ball, and we're going to get a good comparison here of these. So anyway, first up, Callaway Triple Diamond at 9 degrees. Hey, Callaway Elyte, first up. One and done. 268 yards of carry, 155 miles an hour ball speed. That's going to be 290-ish. That is a great drive for me. This is a good driver. 265 yards of carry, 155 ball speed, 2,600 RPMs of backspin. Nice. Good set. Man, I like this driver. All right, that was the Callaway Triple Diamond. Next up is the Titleist GT2. Next up, we have the Titleist GT2. It's a 9-degree head, same shaft, Ventus Black 6S, same golf ball, TaylorMade TP5. Let's get 5 good shots with the Titleist GT2, which was My Golf Spy's longest driver of 2025. Let's see if that holds true for me as well. There's a good start. 156 miles an hour ball speed, 269 carry. Gonna roll up to 290-ish, that's great. Nice looking ball. 259 yards of carry, it's because it spun up to 3,000. Still had 155 miles an hour ball speed, but only rolled out to 278. A little bit left, but that's still a good shot. 262 yards of carry, 12.5 launch, 154 ball speed, 284 yards total. All right, Titleist GT2 was long, but was it the longest? I don't know, let's find out. Next up is the TaylorMade Qi35 LS. All right, next up is the TaylorMade Qi35 LS at 9 degrees. Ventus Black 6S shaft, TaylorMade TP5 golf ball. I've hit this one before, I quite like it. Let's see how it stacks up against these other really great drivers. That's a toe ball. Still good. 159 yards of carry, way off the toe. Only 147 miles an hour ball speed, so speed was down because I mishit it so badly, but still 279 total. It felt better, but man. Still 3,200 RPMs of backspin on a low spin driver. Must have hit it off the heel or low. There's a long one. 267 yards of carry, 2,500 RPMs of backspin. Should roll up to 290-ish. Nice. There we go. That's better. Well, decent. 262 yards of carry, right down the middle though. 153 miles an hour ball speed, 17 degrees of launch, hit it high, 281 total. Okay, that was the TaylorMade Qi35 LS. Weirdly, I had more spin with this one, but I think it's just because I kept hitting it off the bottom of the face. Still had some far drives on there, so it should be in competition with those other drivers. All right, last but not least, we have the Titleist GT3. It's also at 9 degrees. It's also the Ventus Black 6S. It's also the TaylorMade TP5 golf ball. Technically, I think this one should be longer than the GT2, although the GT2 did win my Golf Spy's longest driver of 2025. Dylan at the Golf Performance Project was saying that his money is on this one. Should have a bit more weight in the front, which should mean lower spin, maybe higher launch. Technically, maybe harder to hit, but let's see if I can get 5 good ones with the GT3, see if it is the longest driver of 2025. Okay, there is a long ball with the GT3. 155 miles an hour ball speed, 15 degrees launch, 292 total. That's good. That felt really good, but 266 yards of carry, that's good. 155 miles an hour ball speed, should roll out almost, yeah, 285. There's a good one. 272 yards of carry, 156 ball, 15 degrees launch, 2500 backspin. I think that's pretty close to optimal. 293 yards on 108 miles an hour of swing speed. Okay, so Titleist GT3 definitely hit a couple of long ones, definitely hit some bad ones. That's going to be on me, but let's take a look at the data and see what is the longest driver of 2025. All right, let's compare these drivers. The Callaway Elyte Triple Diamond GT2 from Titleist, GT3 from Titleist, and TaylorMade Qi35 LS. Looking at ball speed, it's a pretty much dead heat. The highest ball speed was the Titleist GT3 at 155. Lowest was TaylorMade at 153, and then we had a couple right around 154. Very similar launch conditions for all 4 drivers, around 15 degrees of launch on average. Spinniness, if you call it that, total spin, a little spinnier with the Callaway, 2800 with the TaylorMade, and then those 2 Titleists were keeping the spin down a little better, around 2600 on average. And then the fun stuff here on the right-hand side, we have total and carry yards for each of these drivers. The Titleist GT3 took it at 267 yards. The Titleist GT2 was in second at 264. Then we had the Callaway Elyte Triple Diamond at 261 and 260 yards for the TaylorMade. All of those are really good for my swing speed. Looking at around 106, 107 miles an hour of swing speed across the board. So very similar swings for all of them. Club path changed a little bit. That's just me. I'm not a very good driver of the golf ball. So we're looking at 1 degree fade path with the Elyte, 2 degrees fade path with the GT2, and then 3 degrees out to in, meaning a fade path with the TaylorMade and the Titleist. I was striking it low on the face, which is probably why I was getting more like 2620, 800 RPMs of backspin. I'd love to see that come up a few millimeters and the spin come down a few hundred. Then we'd probably be seeing balls closer to 300 yards. Not quite, but anyway, angle of attack was around 5 or 6 degrees up for all of them. So very comparable swings and very comparable drivers actually. So the Titleist GT3 takes the cake for the longest driver of 2025 for somebody with 107 miles an hour of swing speed and a golf swing that looks like this and these impacts. So all that is to say, your mileage may vary, but across my test, those 2 Titleists are going to take it in a long drive competition for me. I still love all of these drivers actually, but I don't know what I would choose. But if I was going for length, I'm picking up the GT3. So there you have it. Longest driver of 2025 is the Titleist GT3. Gotta say thank you to the guys at the Golf Performance Project here in Victoria for lending me these clubs. Dylan, you were right, GT3 is the longest, and thank you, Jason, for hooking me up with these clubs. If you need to get fitted and you're anywhere near Victoria, BC, go see those guys. Link is in the description below. And thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next video.